They couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more. And it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased. Hey, go!
Live from historic Fenway Park here in Boston, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. Well, Siggy, we get to see one of the hottest hitters in the league today. Quite the streak he's riding.
Seriously, Boog, he's been on fire at the plate. A major boost for this team, and I enjoy seeing greatness on display, and this guy just gets it done.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Garrett Whitlock. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
And there's a foul ball. On the ground, and foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball, that's just out.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now got it started a little too early. Strike one. Vladdy racked out 4 hits in his last game. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch kicks away. No advance though. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Anthony Santander at the plate with 6 hits in the series coming into this one. And that's fouled off. Bichette over at second. Guerrero at first with no outs. That one pulled foul. And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster. He'll touch them all. His second homer of this series, and they lead it. It's 3-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Here's Andres Jimenez. He knocked in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
And first offering is fouled off. Springer working through some struggles lately. And a foul ball.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And down on strikes. And there are 2 down. And now it's Dalton Varsho. 4 hits and 11 tries so far in the series. And that one fouled off.
You know, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
Nope, outside.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And Eric Summersgill punches him out. That's a strikeout. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill today, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
One down, base is empty. That one not close. And that's ball 1. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Scherzer gets the punch out, and 2 away now.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
So here's Scherzer. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time.
He's out.
So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that.
I travel by car, town to town, city to city, trying to reach the people and sell my CDs. This is my grind, it's what I'm committed to. If it don't sound good, maybe it ain't for you. You want the stardom and the fame, but refuse to pay.
Back in Boston, now the left fielder, Alan Roden, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Whitlock back to work. In the air, right field. Abreu on the move. He's there. He's got it. 1 away. And now, Ernie Clement. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Tyler Heineman digs in now. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw to third. The tag out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit, and that's in for a strike. On the ground, right side, Bregman. They take the force out, and that is the inning. 1 left for Toronto, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Bottom of the second. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. Bregman batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Max Scherzer goes to work, and first offering is fouled off. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. And he pumps it a strike. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them. Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. They get 1. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Santander, the next to hit, takes ball one. Guerrero gets his lead at first with nobody out. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. Homer, his second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Andres Jimenez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the finale of this 4-game set. Goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And next is the designated hitter, Dalton Varsho. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
That misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Manager out of the dugout now. And new pitcher on now, Lucas Giolito.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two on, 1 out. That's smashed towards center. Rafaela makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now Blake Sable. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Now he launches a throw over his head, but a great backup there, and no one will move up.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman, he's got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
And it's even up. The shortstop takes the ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
0-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a chopper out to short. Dives and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So they're all loaded up. Rob Refsnyder now at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just missed. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. All loaded up here in the last half of the third. Scherzer gets the punch out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Rafael Devers up to hit. Inside. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. And misses inside. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Outside low. 3-2 now. Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings and misses. Struck him out. They leave him loaded. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 5. All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Wong down to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Heineman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fastball for a strike. So the night before his start, he effectively goes over the lineup he anticipates he's going to face and plays the game. So he goes through an entire opposing lineup on MLB The Show, utilizing his own scouting report the team provided.
2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. Just misses. And that's ball 1. For Giolito, it actually is an idea that kind of came together with his buddy Max Fried. They played together in high school in Los Angeles, And they're not sure who started it first, but in 2019, they each began to go over scouting reports using MLB The Show. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Bichette, the next to hit, takes outside. In the air, center field. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Back here at Fenway Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. Max Scherzer back to work. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Not in time. He's safe.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Bregman aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Connor Wong getting ready to hit. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Sable takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. The Blue Jays leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Scherzer deals. A little bit low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire
fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So no runs here on a base. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Giolito back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Giolito, the tall righty, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Swing and a pop-up. Devers in position. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man at first, one away.
Ball.
In the air to left center, Refsnyder. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Rafaela sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and that is that. Blue Jays held in check as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Red Sox need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for him to get anything going.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
To the right side. Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Story in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. There's a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
And here it comes. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it stays fair. So a man at first. Rob Refsnyder, the next to hit. And it's fouled away. Yoshida, the runner at first with 2 gone. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And that misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Scherzer gets the punch out. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss, like what's your name?
In the dirt, and that is ball 1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Aroldis Chapman getting ready to go. Weiser also getting ready. And another ball. Next offering is down low. Ball 3.
3-0.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
So up next for Toronto, Alan Roden.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And takes low for ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Outside with a breaking ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Clement in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Bregman for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Heineman. Into center and a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. In the dirt. Heineman off of first with 2 away. The shortstop takes the ball. And that is downstairs. 3-1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on deck for the Blue Jays. Next offering in there for a strike. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. First and second, 2 down, and we're the top half of the 6th. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rafaela has a beat on it. Nabs it. And that is that. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Red Sox nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Rafael Devers. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
This ball's chopped on the ground. On to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. On the ground, Jimenez slinging it to first in time. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Outside low, ball one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
Fires over to Guerrero. Third out. And that ends. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So, you know, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
1-1.
And a 1-1. Ground ball right side. Bregman handles. Gets it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. And next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. And first offering is fouled off. The Jays up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, you know, what did she know?
Strikes.
So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. Breaking ball inside. And the count is even, 2-2. Now one missed. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's George Springer. Lifted in the air, right field. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Ref Snyder going back, and it's off the green monster. Coming around third is Jimenez. He'll score easily.
Everything came together for him. He showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
Digging in, Alan Roden. Hitting the air out to center field. Rafaela. And that is that. So a run on 1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. That one drilled left field. And it hits off the monster. Sable around third. Relay throw home. Save. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Comes through with the RBI. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Ground ball to the right side. He'll do it himself, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are...
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout. On the ground, right side. Jimenez. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, bases empty. And now Rob Refsnyder. And that's in there at the knees. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. And that. Well, welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Clement leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Tyler Heineman. And there's the strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Abreu sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. The shortstop takes the ball. Chapman, a tall lefty, 37 years young. And he was born in Cuba. Line drive. Reaches, but can't make the grab. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. And that's a foul ball. Chapman. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Vladdy with a star scraper. His 7th home run of the season. It's 10-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Santander in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. 2 away.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
So now pinch hitter for the Blue Jays, Davis Schneider. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah.
Story sends it over to first. 3rd out. 3-run shot for the Jays this inning. And now an 8-run lead. So remaining in the game defensively, Davis Schneider. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. Devers, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, and a quick out, number 1. And now it's Alex Bregman. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's just foul. The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now, Wilyer Abreu. That's in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and the deficit stays at 8. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Liam Hendricks.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Springer, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. There's a strike, 95 of that one. That misses, and it's 1-2. Out towards right center field, Abreu. And it's caught for the out. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Justin Slayton up and throwing. Weiser getting cranked up as well. And that is cut on and missed. And that's strike 1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, that ball is hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Wong collects, fires to first. Not in time, and he reaches safely. 1 down. And now for the Jays, Alan Roden. 0 for 3 in this one. Rudder takes off. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. And that one clips the corner. Varsho on third with 2 out. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. So no run. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Yariel Rodriguez. This is his 3rd time out this year. On the ground to third. Fair ball. Man at first. Blake Sable will hit next. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Fought off foul.
Ball, that's low.
In the dirt. The Red Sox with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. To third. 1 at second. Out to Guerrero, and they turn 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Blue Jays slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well,